Hey, what's up everyone and welcome to my tutorial video. My name is TJ Style, and in today's video I'm going to talk which video editor is a better choice for you, Sony Vegas Pro 12 versus Adobe Premiere Pro CS6. Alright guys, now I've been using both the softwares from quite some time and I do not make tutorials on Sony Vegas, but let's not talk about that right now. We're going to discuss which one is a better one. Now let's start off the video by discussing some of the strengths or some of the pros of Sony Vegas. Alright. Yeah, I have installed Sony Vegas people on different machines with different OSs, and I've got to say guys that Sony Vegas I think is a very stable software, meaning that if I'm doing some heavy work, I have hardly seen this software crash, and that's a good point. If you're working on something and your software crashes, that thing really pisses me off, man. And I've seen Premiere Pro and After Effects crash a lot of times, so that's a good point of Sony Vegas. The next good point is that what kind of work you're doing. So if you are into music video editing, okay, because I have got some friends on Facebook who are into that, and so sometimes they ask help, and I have been into video editing. In that point of time, guys, when you have to sync in the audio and the video together, Sony Vegas handles audio in a much more efficient way. And that's a good point too, because Adobe Premiere Pro doesn't do, Adobe After Effects at least doesn't do that nice of a job of handling audio, because we don't have much options of editing audio. On the other hand, in Sony Vegas we have some good effects that can be applied to the track level, to the whole project, and that's just great. It makes my work faster, and that's great. So that's one more good point. The other good point of Sony Vegas is that it is easier to learn. It's a very sensible software. The defaults given to the software people are very compatible with the beginners. So if you're into, if you're beginning, video editing, I would advise you to start off with Sony Vegas. The effects are over here. Basically it's a very good software that supports beginners and gives them a good idea about video editing. Alright, so this is what Sony Vegas does. Now let's come to Adobe Premiere Pro. Alright, Adobe Premiere Pro people has this new technology of Mercury engine. What it does is that it handles your video, and it uses the power of your video card and your processor in a much more efficient way, and therefore gives you better results when you're doing your video editing. So personally I would say that it comes down to what kind of work you're doing. So if I'm into video editing, as in music video editing, I would use Sony Vegas, right? In which I know that I just need to sync in the audio and the video. I need to apply some good color correction to the video, and basically that's all that I'm doing. So say on the other hand, if I'm into documentary editing, okay, I'm given some project in which I have to have lots of title effects, I need good color correction, I need to, for some reason I need to use some 3D matter. That time I'm going to use Premiere Pro, because Premiere Pro does a great integration with Adobe After Effects, and Adobe After Effects people is a motion graphics software. And a lot of people actually have themselves confused with which video editor is better, Adobe Premiere Pro versus After Effects. After Effects people is not really a video editor, it's a motion graphics tool, right? It's a compositing and motion graphics tool. It does some great color correction, but it is not a video editing application. Alright, we do send in some video files over there, but that is done from Premiere to After Effects. So what workflow I follow is that I always get my rough cuts done in Premiere Pro first, right? I align up all the cuts, I get the movie made, and then in the end, if there are some title effects, let's say if I need to make some if I need to make some intro titles for the show or for the documentary, if I need to make some lower thirds, that is the time I go in Adobe After Effects and I use that, and that's it. So I personally feel this is now I'm saying on my personal preference, okay, I personally like Adobe Premiere Pro much better. It does a good job of editing videos. It is a little bit professional. It gives you more features than Sony Vegas has to offer, and in the end, I feel this is because I'm also a good user of Adobe Photoshop. So if I for some reason have to integrate Adobe Photoshop files, Adobe Premiere Pro and After Effects do a great job of doing the integration, and therefore I tend to use Premiere Pro a lot more than Sony Vegas Pro 12. So this was my video on explaining you the features, the pros and the negatives of these two softwares. They are absolutely great, guys. You know, you should check both of them out if you haven't. And if you are finally, I would like to answer a question from one of my Facebook friends and hopefully subscriber too. I don't know about that. All right, he asked that which one should you learn? Okay, which one is he supposed to learn? Dude, if you're watching this video, I hope this video helps you out. I would say start with Adobe Premiere Pro, because yeah, you know, you can of course go and start with Vegas also if you want to, but I would advise you to start with Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects, because I think that they are a little bit better than Sony Vegas, and they give you a lot more options. They give you a lot more you know, they are basically pro apps, and you will have a better time using them. So thank you for watching my video, everyone. Please subscribe to this channel. The link is going to be in the description, and please like this video too, and please show me some support by liking my Facebook page. The link again is going to be in the description. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.